The early church was a miracle of pure devotion, but a miracle demanded truth. Ananias and Sapphira wanted the glory of generosity, but not the sacrifice. They lied to man. They lied to God, and the cost of their hypocrisy was paid in a single, terrifying moment. This is the story of Ananias and Sapphira. Imagine a new community, vibrant with an unprecedented spirit of unity and generosity. This was the early church in Jerusalem, born from the miracle of Pentecost. Believers were filled with the Holy Spirit, performing signs and wonders and sharing everything they had. They sold their possessions, bringing the proceeds to the apostles, who then distributed the resources among all, ensuring no one was in need. It was a beautiful, radical act of love and shared faith, done purely from the heart. Into the atmosphere of genuine devotion and open-handed giving stepped a man named Ananias and his wife, Sapphira. Ananias and Sapphira owned a piece of land. Seeing the commendation and respect given to others who had made generous donations and perhaps desiring the same recognition, they decided to sell their property. Their intention was to give a portion of the money to the apostles for the common good. And let it be clear, there was absolutely nothing wrong with this. They were free to sell their land or keep it. They were free to donate some of the money, all of it, or none of it at all. The act of giving was purely voluntary, a joyful offering from the heart. But Ananias and Sapphira harbored a secret. They conspired together to keep back for themselves a part of the money from the sale, while planning to present a smaller portion to the apostles, claiming it was the entire amount. They wanted the praise and recognition for giving everything, without actually giving everything. Their hearts were divided between wanting God's blessing and wanting to hold on to worldly wealth, all while deceiving God and their community. One day, Ananias came before the apostles. With an air of piety, he laid his offering at their feet. But the apostle Peter, filled with the Holy Spirit, looked at him with an insight that pierced through his deception. "Ananias," Peter declared, "why has Satan filled your heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and to keep back part of the proceeds of the land?" The words hung heavy in the air. Peter continued, "While it remained unsold, did it not remain your own? And after it was sold, was it not at your disposal? How is it that you have contrived this deed in your heart? You have not lied to men, but to God." It was a stark confrontation. Peter wasn't accusing Ananias of withholding money. He was accusing him of lying to God, of desecrating the sacred honesty of the Spirit-filled community. As these words left Peter's lips, something terrifying happened. Ananias, confronted by the living God through his servant, fell down and breathed his last. He died instantly. Great fear immediately seized all who heard what had happened. Young men wrapped Ananias's body, carried him out, and buried him. The shock was profound. About 3 hours later, Sapphira, Ananias's wife, came in, completely unaware of the dreadful events that had unfolded. Peter asked her, giving her a chance for honesty, "Tell me, is this the price you and Ananias got for the land?" Sapphira, still committed to the deception, confirmed the lie. "Yes," she said, "that is the price." Peter's response was chilling. "How is it that you have agreed together to test the Spirit of the Lord? Look, the feet of the men who have buried your husband are at the door, and they will carry you out also." And just as he spoke, Sapphira fell down at his feet and breathed her last. She, too, died instantly. When the young men came in, they found her dead, carried her out, and buried her beside her husband. The story of Ananias and Sapphira is not about God being harsh or wanting all of our money. It's a terrifying reminder of the absolute seriousness of hypocrisy and deceiving the Holy Spirit. In a community founded on truth, love, and the empowering presence of God, such deliberate falsehood was a grave offense. Their sin was not in what they gave, but in the lie they told about it, conspiring to present a false image of devotion. This divine judgment served as a powerful purification of the early church, instilling a deep sense of reverent fear. It demonstrated that God's presence in the church was real, holy, and demanded genuine hearts, free from pretense and deceit. The lesson for us remains timeless. God sees our hearts. Our honesty and integrity before Him and within our community of faith truly matter.